Alright, so objectives natin for this day. So what is iRENTmo? So we're gonna talk about the app and what it's all about. How to use the iRENTmo app. Lahat po ba na-download na yung app? Okay. So community guidelines, rental policies, merchant best practices, and of course, yung security, which is yun po yung madalas na tinatanong sa amin. Okay, so what's the problem? Okay, yung iba po dito, nakausap na namin, pero most of you, hindi pa rin po namin nakakausap. So, ang nagiging problems daw po nung iba, nagpo-post kasi sila na nagpo-post sa Facebook, but laging natatabunan yung mga listings nila. So, araw-araw, kailangan nilang mag-repost. And wala rin naman talaga sila nakukuha kasi nga natatabunan, okay? So, also, consumerism, okay, the cycle of earn, buy, use, and want. So, bili tayo ng bili, pero isang beses lang natin gagamitin. Okay, so no dedicated marketplace. So sa ngayon, ang mga marketplace lang na meron for rentals are mostly for cars and properties. So mga real estate, yan. Dedicated sa real estate. Which is pag pumunta ka doon, mga brokers yung makakausap niyo. Okay, so sa mga cars naman, yun nga, yung company ng car rental. So wala pa talagang dedicated na rental marketplace sa different categories. Okay? So also it's not organized. So when I say not organized, so it's very difficult to look for a specific item for rent. Agree? Okay. And of course, yung security risk. So there's always the risk of losing your item, yung mga hindi na binabalik, diba? Right. And of course, yung lack of support. Siyempre, pagka yung person to person kasi, diba, parang walang nag-mediate dun sa naging transaction nyo. So, pag nagbayad, di mo alam kung darating sa'yo yung item or hindi. Yeah. So, those are the problems that we want to solve. Okay, so the market, so the existing rental businesses, so marami po to, nakakagulat nga minsan na may mga ganun palang nire-rent na item. And customers of our merchant businesses and aspiring entrepreneurs. So when we say aspiring entrepreneurs, ito po yung mga meron ng mga gamit sa bahay na luma, hindi ginagamit. So they can make money out of it by renting it out. Okay, so our solution is the iRENTmo app. Okay. So, benefits of a rental business. So, syempre, pagka yung isang gamit, binenta mo na, so wala ka ng income from that, di ba? And, earn from things you already own. So, yung mga lumang gamit na meron pang pakinabang sa iba. Yan. So, meron nga mga nagpaparent, mga washing machine, ganyan. Siguro sa mga small neighborhoods, ganyan. Tapos, yun nga, laptops for students, saka pang mga company events. Yan. Tapos, pwede rin natin iparent yung mga lumang gamit. May naghahanap din ng yung cassette na, yung luma, vertical cassette na player, yun, yung mga ganun. Okay, so turn a liability into an asset, help other people save money, and declutter, lessen waste, save the environment. So marami kasi dito yung mga rat packers, di ba? Yung ayaw magtapon ng gamit. So yun nga, you can make money out of it by renting. Okay, so earn from your rental business. So buy an item sa full price. Ang recommended na amount kung magkano mo ipaparent yung item is 2 to 5% of its cost. Pero syempre, you can research kung magkano yung parent ng item. Siyempre, you want to be competitive kasi baka masyadong mahal yung parent mo, hindi ka naman marentahan. Okay? So, ROI as early as on the 20th day of rental. So, ito ay based dun sa 2 to 5% ng cost ng item. Okay, so you can purchase another unit using the money you earned from the first item. So, yung iba nag-start hobby lang, tapos pinarent, tapos kumita, tapos ginawa niya, nagbili ulit ng item hanggang sa, yun, marami na siyang pinaparent na items. Questions po so far? Okay. Alright, so what's so good about iRENTmo? So we provide solutions that's eco-friendly, accessible, organized, secure, and convenient. Okay, so yung iba, sabi nila, meron silang Facebook, bakit pa nila kailangan mag-iRENTmo ang hassle? Okay, so we offer a free application for you to use. So, syempre, kung baga kung may tindahan ka, mas maganda, mas marami kang pwesto, di ba? And this app is targeted. So, ibig sabihin, ang pupunta sa iRENTmo app, sila yung mga naghahanap talaga ng paparent na item. So, hindi siya yung katulad sa Facebook na socialize, tapos may nakita, gano'n. So, ito, yung mga pupunta dito sa app, they're really looking for something. Or if not, gusto talaga nilang mag-post ng item na pagkakitaan nila. Okay? And then you never have to release your items. Familiar po kayo sa mga Lazada, Shopee, ganun. So if you post your item one time, so is there, di ba? So, ang magkakatalo na nandun, so kung maraming listings na ganun, so kung sino na lang yung maunang makita. Pero hindi mo na kailangang i-list everyday. So which is sayang sa oras. Okay? And then we are a rental community. So it's always better to have a community of renters. Siyempre, nag-uusap-usap yan eh. Tapos may yung mga manloloko, mga scammers, siyempre ibaban. Ganyan. Tapos yung mga best practices, we get to share that. Meron po pala kami Facebook group page, so you might want to join also. Okay? And iwasan na rin yung mga how much, PM cents, which is very time-consuming. Okay? So, also, can you do this on Facebook? So, you just have to search, pick the dates, finalize, and then check out. Okay, so earn, save, and reduce. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the app and kung paano po siya gamitin. Okay? So, yung iba po nagkaka-problem sa sign up. Nakapag-sign up na po lahat. Okay, so, sa hindi pa po naka-sign up or lately nakapag-sign up. Dati kasi hindi pa available yung login with Facebook. So ngayon is already available. So this is the sign up page. So doon po pala sa name, di ba po is asking for yung first name, last name. Pwede pong ilagay dyan username. So, kung ayaw nyo makita yung buong pangalan nyo, pwede yung username na ilagay nyo doon. Okay, so this is yung profile page. Okay, so you can see notifications, edit profile. So, yung edit profile, you can edit it anytime. So, pwede nyo lagay dyan yung address, yung email, and contact number. Pero it will not be visible dun sa customer. Okay, so it will only be visible dun sa admin. Okay, and then if you want to change your password, yung report the bug. So, we would like to ask for your feedback po every time na nagka-crash yung app. So, pwede nyo pong i-report siya para we can do something about it. And then, meron na rin pong bagong update. Meron ng FAQs. So, yung mga laging tinatanong na question. Tsaka community guidelines. Nandito na rin siya sa side na to. Sige. Ayan. So, this is the home page. Okay. So, yung po sa taas, yung banner. And then, itong may naka-costume na sa popular. So, yun yung sliding bar. Yan. So, ito po, ito yung nakalagay na picture dyan sa popular. So, yan yung parang boosted ads. Yan. Okay. And then yung categories, of course. And then makikita nyo na items for rent dun sa baba. Ayan. So, if you click on yung iRENTmo tab, so it means that you're going to rent. Okay? So, dun sa ipa-rent mo, ibig sabihin, may ipapa-rent ka na item. Okay? So, sige, try natin. And so, search. If you're going to search for a specific item, okay, so just go to the search tab at the top. and then start typing for the item that you want to rent. So for example, is not available. Meron pong lalabas dyan na can't find what you want to rent, and send us a request here. Tapos ganito yung lalabas. So kinukuha po namin lahat ng mga hinahanap para yun yung hanapin din namin na item. Para pagka may pumunta sa app, makikita nila parati yung hinahanap nila. Okay, you can also filter, ayan po, by category, by location, and then by price range. So, para mas madali, kunwari mag-rent kayo ng drones doon sa local area ninyo, tapos lagay nyo rin yung budget. So, it will automatically show kung ano yung mga meron na available. Okay, so dito po, I'm not sure if you're aware, merong drop down, nakita nyo yun, yung may daily, weekly, monthly. So, ibig sabihin po ng daily, weekly, monthly. So, yung daily, that is if how much you're gonna rent it for a day. So, for example, itong costume na to, 200 pesos. So, yung iba kasi, mas matagal, nagre-rent ng item. Yung iba, 1 week. So, imbis na 200 times, for example, 1 week nila i-rent, which is 7 days. So, pwedeng mas mababa na siya ibigay. So, halimbawa, imbis na 1,400, pwedeng 1,000 lang, or pwedeng 800, di ba? Pwede rin namang monthly. So, pwede nyo lang lagay kung magkano yung amount ng monthly rental. Okay? Ayan. Tapos, ito rin po yung item details. So, make sure to read the owner's item details. So, ito yung mga requirements niya. So, pwede niyo po ilagay din kung may delivery na available. No operator required. So, for example, for specific items na may gown, di naman kailangan ng operator for the gown, di ba? So, deposit needed. We highly urge you to ask for a deposit every time that you rent out the items. Okay? And then, availability, pwede niyo po ilagay kung kailan na available yung items. So, yung mga may store, yung question nila dito, paano daw nila ma-ensure na available yung items every time. So siguro, since nagsa-start pa lang, pwede namang i-monitor lang nila pagka may nag-rent, i-update lang nila dito. Pero syempre, eventually, kung marami na talaga nagre-rent, parang mas advisable if you allot yung number of yung stocks para lang dito, para lagi siyang available. Ayan. And then yung customer rating, ayan po. So, sa ngayon, hindi pa pwedeng mag-upload ng picture, yung pipicturean and then upload. Pero you can rate yung nagpa-rent at saka yung nag-rent sa inang item. So, maganda rin po ito na feature kasi para magiging trusted renter siya or trusted rentee. So, ibig sabihin, pag nag-rent yung taong to, parang 10 out of 10. So, most likely, paparent niyo siya ng item kasi maganda yung feedback sa kanya, di ba? Yan. So, kung magre-rent, just click on Add to Cart. Tapos, click on the reservation dates. So, para magamit ito, click nyo lang yung start date and then end date. Tapos, mag-open yung calendar. Okay, tapos yung delivery details, so kaya po namin ito hinihingi kasi it's not always na yung address na pre-provide nyo dun sa profile nyo is the same as yung delivery address. So pwedeng sa iba siya i-deliver. Okay, and then you're gonna see the fee breakdown. So, automatic mako-compute na siya. Yung deposit, yan, 500 yung deposit. And then yung courier fee, kayo na po yung maglalagay ng courier fee. So, depende rin po sa inyo kung yung item na yun is okay sa inyo na iparent outside of Metro Manila. So, yun po, sasama niyo po yun kung meron man. Lalo na po yung iba nagre-rent, yung mga may chairs and tables, yung mga sa party rentals. So, isasama niyo na po yan. Ang pwede niyo rin pong gawin, kasi wala po tayong feature na katulad sa Grab na lalagay mo yung area kung saan i-deliver, tapos automatic makukompute. Wala po tayong feature na. Pwede po kayo maglagay ng standard na courier fee. Tapos pwede nyo na lang ilagay dun sa description na for every succeeding ganitong kilometer or outside Manila, may additional kayo. Maintindihan na po ng nung magre-rent yun. Kaya kadalasan, ang hinahanap nila yung mga malapit lang din para makamura sila sa courier fee. Okay? May questions po so far?
Yung deposit, parang nilidetermine before nila kayo sa
Depende po. Kasi like sa gown rentals po, minsan po kung magkano po yung kunwari 1/4 ng amount, 1/2 ng amount, ganun po eh. Pero wala po talagang standard na ganito po yung rate ng deposit. Yung iba po kung magkano yung amount, kasi like for example sa mga drones, syempre masyadong mahal yung item. Alam ko po nagre-range siya ng mga 1,000, 1,500, ganun. So, depende po. Okay. Pero po, yung mga mamahalin po na item, encourage po namin kayo, lagi po may kasamang operator kasi baka masira yung item. Lalo na po sa drones, di ba? Sobrang mahal ng drones. And kung may mangyari sa item, tsaka alam ko po may mga, may mga requirements sa pag-fly ng drones. Yan. Okay. Tapos dito po sa things to remember, yan. Importante din po, lalagyan niyo siya ng specifics nung pagrentong item. Like for example, sa damit, yung care, 'di ba? Kung ano ba nila 'yon? Lalaban ba nila pag sole yung item or kunwari ano ba bang item? Drones, ganyan, or cameras, ano ba yan? Dapat fully charged ba yan pag binalag yung item? So, you have to put the specifics. Tapos, ilagay nyo rin po, yung iba kasi mahigpit sila sa late na pagbalik ng item. Meron po ba kayong charge sa late, meron po ba nag-charge? Magkano pong charge nyo? 50 pesos per hour. Ano pong item yun, sir? Pero po, pinapahiram nyo lang sa kanila, walang operator. Wala. So, 50 pesos per hour. May kontrata po kayong binibigay sa kanila. Okay. 50 pesos. Nasusunod naman po yun. Nasusunod naman. Ayun po. Very important din po, kung magpapahiram kayo, may kontrata. So, depende po kasi industry specific. Maganda po meron na kayong standard para po well documented. Para po, kasi magkakaproblema tayo pagka nagkasingilan na, lalo na yung pagkasiningil natin ng damages dun sa security deposit. So, yan. Maganda po naka-black and white. Okay. Tapos dito po, upload 3 selfies with your ID. So, ako, yung magre-rent, kailangan hawak ko yung ID ko. Ganyan. Tapos, magpipicture ako ng selfie. And then, i-upload ko rin yung ID ko. So, ganyan. Yung iba kasi nagre-require 2 valid ID lang. Yung iba, 3. Tapos po dun sa proof of billing, ayan, explain din po mamaya kung ano yung, paano malalaman na legit din yung binigay sa'yo na proof of billing. Okay? So, sa car rentals po, alam ko 3 kasi yung ID. So, depende naman po sa inyo. Ito naman pong isasubmit nila na to, makikita nyo. So, kayo yung mag-a-approve kung ipaparent nyo sila or hindi. Okay? Ay, blur lang po namin, parang for purposes lang ng illustration. Ayan. Tapos, very important po to read yung terms and conditions before clicking on accept. Meron na po nakatry mag-demo ng na magre-rent tsaka ipapa-rent. May nakapag-try na po. Wala pa. Actually, pwede po kayong mag-try kasi hindi pa lang po siya naka-live eh. So, kunwari meron kayong gawa lang kayo ng listing. Tapos po, kunwari po ngayon, pwede kayong gawa ng listing. Tapos po, kunwari rent lang kasama nyo. Tingnan nyo lang po how the transaction goes. Para pwede pa po natin paglaruan. Para makita nyo po ano yung matatanggap nyo na notification. Actually, ito po, pagka may nag-add na sa cart, may nag-checkout na ng item, doon sa notifications na tab, may lalabas po. So, i-check nyo lang siya. Okay. Ayan. So, yan po yung makikita nyo. Sa iRENTmo, makikita yung nirent mo na item. So, automatically, meron pong rental details, may breakdown. Ayan, yung contact number, kung saan siya i-deliver. Okay, tapos, automatic din po, yung tab ng chat lender will be available. So, pwede yung i-chat yung nagpapahiram. Sir, paki-approve yung request ko to rent your item. Ganyan. So, kung ano lang po yung naka-highlight, yun lang yung pwede nyo i-click. Kaya mas madali. So, hindi kayo malilito kung anong step na kayo. Okay? So, next. Ito yung pop-up notification na makikita dun sa side naman ni renter. Ayan. Oh, actually, ito po yung pag na-approve na nung renter. Ayan. So, proceed to payment. Ayan. So, add payment. Pause mo. Okay, sa payment po, ang available pa lang ngayon is COD. Pero po, magkakaroon tayo ng Dragon Pay. So, in-integrate pa siya. So, Dragon Pay may over-the-counter. Magkakaroon din po ng GCash, yung mga Byte Center. So, marami pong options ng payment. Okay, and then they have to fill this out then, of course. Okay, next. Okay, so dito naman po sa page na to, so we're asking for the account details kung saan i-remit yung security deposit. So kung nari po kayo manghihiram, syempre, i-refund kasi sa yung deposit, ay security deposit once na walang naging problema dun sa item. Kaya po, we ask for the bank details kung saan siya namin i-deposit. Okay? Pero, it will only be deposited to you pag natapos na yung transaction. Tapos, pag walang alma, galing dun sa nagpahiram. Kasi, pwede kasi siya magsabi na, oh, damage yung item ko, or late binalik. So, syempre, may mga charges na ibabawas doon sa security deposit. Okay? Okay, so meron ulit na notice pagka nag-make na kayo ng payment, sasabihin kayo na nagpaparent, may marireceive kayo na notice na nagbayad na si renter. So i-ship mo na yung item. So ang shipping po preferably within 24 hours. Okay? So of course depende sa item. Kunwari, binook niya for next week. So next week niya siya i-deliver. Okay? Pero kunwari yung mga depende rin pa rin po sa usapan nyo. Pero, yun nga po, we highly urge you to ship it as soon as possible. And hindi rin po kami, hindi ko po namin encourage na i-ship yung item, lalo na yung mga damit sa LBC, yung mga 3 to 5 day shipping kasi baka mawala. Or baka ma-delay ng dating dun sa customer. Yung mga customer naman po, willing sila to pay. Ang kadalasan na ginagamit is yung Grab and Lalamove, yung mga same-day delivery. So, they're willing to shoulder naman po for the payment of that. Okay, so sa delivery din po, meron kami na-offer na integrated shipping. So, that's yung sa iRENTmo kasi there will be 2 shipping options. So, yung isang shipping option is kayo yung mag-ship ng item dun sa customer. Yung isa, pag binili niyo yung iRENTmo integrated, so kami yung mag-ship ng item, kami na rin yung magko-collect ng item. Tapos, may fee lang siya na babayaran. Kasama na rin dun yung fees ng pag-deposit sa bank, yun and everything else. May questions po so far? Wala po pong questions? Okay, sige po. Okay. So, kung i-return naman yung item, mas maganda rin yung nanghiram, i-message niya yung nagpahiram na ibabalik niya ng item para expected niya na yung delivery. Okay, and then pag na-receive na yung item, yan, pwede ka na mag-rate. Okay, next po sa creating listings naman tayo. So, click on iRENTmo na tab and then add item button. Okay, so dito po sa Renti profile, ito, marami rin pong nagtatanong sa amin, akala nila kailangan may business permit. Okay, so hindi po kailangan na may business permit. Nataon lang po na isa lang yung ginagamit namin na form for individual and businesses. So you just have to indicate kung individual kayo or business kayo, tapos yung details. The details naman po na ilalagay nyo dito, it will be part of our sa admin side. So, hindi po siya makikita nung nagre-rent sa inyo. Okay, so fill this out and then sa baba po, you just have to upload a picture of your valid ID if you're an individual and business permit kung business kayo. Dito rin po sa part na to, if you notice, kahit ano pong picture yan, lagay nyo dyan, pwede. A-accept po siya ng system. So, kaya lang po, hindi siya pwedeng gamitin. Bakit? Kasi itong details, yung i-upload na pictures at saka yung license ng magre-rent, ano po yan, nire-review ng back-end. So, kung nakita po ganyan na yung in-upload nyo, kukontakin din kayo. Sabihin sa inyo, mali po yung document, so baka po itanggalin yung listing nyo or hindi siya ma-view. So, mas maganda po kung ano po yung hinihingi dito. So, yun ang i-upload natin. Okay?
Publicly visible lahat yung...
Ito po hindi po. Ito hindi. Dito sa amin lang po yan, para may record lang din po. So, bakit kami kailangan mag-maintain ng records nyo? Syempre, it goes both ways. Pag nireklamo po kasi kayo na nagre-rent, so at least meron kaming masasabi na, oh, they're a registered business, ganyan. Ito nga yung business registration details nila, ganyan. So, ganun din po sa kanila, hinihingan din natin ng valid ID to make sure na legit their person. Okay? Ayan. Ayan, so ganun lang po. Register lang kayo doon and then upload yung photos. Yeah, so take pictures so you can upload up to 5 item photos. And then item name. And then yung price. Yan, and then the category. So kung wala po siya dun sa nakaset na category, pwede nyo siyang ilagay sa everything else. So, dito sa weekly, pwede nyo lagyan. Pero alam ko pwede rin siyang i-leave na blank kung ayaw nyo siyang iparent ng weekly at saka monthly. And then sa security deposit, and then yung courier fee. And sa description, ayan, very important na you list everything. So, yung size, yung color, anong klaseng material, para hindi na magtatanong yung magre-rent sa inyo. Okay? Tapos yung weight niya. So, kung ano pa yung pwedeng ilagay. Okay, so things to remember. Pwedeng ilagay, yan, yung babayad sila pag na-damage, yan, may late payment, may penalty siya. So, yun po, anything na kailangan nilang malaman, pwede po ilagay dyan sa things to remember. Okay, and then add availability. Okay, sa iRENTmo integrated shipping, sa ngayon po, we only cover yung mga small items at saka within Metro Manila. So, if you're gonna rent it outside, so you have to provide your own. Okay? Meron po ba nagpapaship outside Metro Manila? Greater Metro Manila, kasi malapit lang naman po Cavite, di ba, Las Piñas, Bulacan. Hindi po, within Metro Manila lang. Within Metro Manila lang. Pag malayo po, tinatanggap niya rin po. Pero they have to pay for the toll. Opo. Pwede niyo po siyang ilagay doon sa description. Yung parang tumatanggap naman kayo pero they have to pay for the toll, for the gas, ganyan. Okay. Tapos, again, there's terms and conditions. So, we highly urge you to read them. And then, click on accept. And then, if you click on add item, so, yun na yun. Yan. Malilist na siya dun sa app. Ayan. So, automatically maglilist na siya. Yun. Study table. Ayan. So, sa notifications, dyan yung makikita kung merong mga rental requests or meron kayong mga, ayan, dapat gawin. Ayan, your item update. So, ganito po yung magiging itsura niya. Tapos, may date din kung kailan. And click nyo lang. Okay, so sa iRENTmo tab, so makikita mo yung mga items na nandun sa listing mo. Okay, tapos ito yung summary ng bookings. So, nasa sa inyo po kung tatanggapin yung booking niya. So, either i-confirm nyo yung booking or i-reject. So, when do we confirm or when do we reject yung item na, yung nagre-rent tong item? So, unang-una, nire-reject natin pag siguro yung requirements niya is not complete. Tapos, kahina-hinala, siguro nakita nyo sa balita, yung picture na yun, scammer pala. Siyempre natin papahiramin yun. Okay, pero if everything else is okay, you just have to click on confirm. Okay? Ayan, so makikita nyo yung in-upload nila. Ayan. So kung ano-anong pictures lang, hindi mo siya i-confirm. Or pwede nyo i-message, renter, pasend ng valid IDs mo, ganyan. Okay? So ito po, puro notifications lang makikita nyo kung saan nyo makikita yung mga naparenta, yung mga irerenta. Pero basically yung pag-list ng item, ganun lang. So picture, description, tapos fill up nyo lang yung kung magkano. And then yun na po, nakalist na siya. Okay. Okay, so saan pumapasok sa iRENTmo dyan? So for disputes, especially, sabihin, pinadala yung item, di ba? Or hindi natanggap yung item, binalik. So dun, actually, we're just a platform. So hindi naman din kami middleman. In fact, we don't earn anything from your transactions. So we provide the platform for you to use para kahit pa paano, ma-track natin yung item rentals ninyo. Okay, so if you have any problems with that, so you can send us a message and then we can investigate on the issue.
So first, let's talk about yung community rules. Siguro yung, to sum it up, we just want to explain na this rental marketplace is basically platform lang. We're not a middleman. We're not actually earning from your transactions. We're just creating a community of renters. So, I hope na sundin na rin natin yung community rules. And you have to understand na yung purpose kasi ng community rules is so that we maintain a secure and safe environment for everyone. So, the do's. So, ano yung mga dapat natin gawin to maintain the safe and secure environment for everyone? First of all, review our legal requirements. Medyo mahaba siya, pero it's typical with every marketplace like Shopee or Lazada. Hindi na naman talaga natin binabasa yun. Pero if you have time, try to read up. Number 2, create quality listings of products in good condition. So, para maging maganda kasing experience for everyone, let's make sure na lahat ng ipaparent nating items in good quality. Tsaka perfectly working condition. Tapos, create clear listings with defined conditions and requirements and categorized properly. So, ito, it's more on para sa searchability ng items niyo. Much like yun nga, sa Shopee or Lazada, yung searchability ng item niyo would depend on how you created it. Title, description, categories, and other attributes. So of course, set realistic prices. This is for you to be more competitive. And what I mean by get your listings noticed is yung pictures or images. For example, if you post on Amazon and eBay, everything has to be in clear white background, may specific size pa yung image, ganun. So, you could follow those steps then. And, pero hindi naman kami masyadong strict. So, you could actually just use common backgrounds pa rin. Pero make sure na yung star nung image is yung item niya. Indicate your location, not necessarily your address. Ito, it's for searchability as well. And for the purpose na alam nung nagre-rent yung proximity niya do sa item niyo. Responsibility of use of items. So, let's be responsible in using items. So, this is for renters naman. The purpose of having a community of renters is so that we could maximize yung usage ng mga gamit. It's not just about earning, it's about sustainability. So, yun yung isang bagay na gusto rin namin mangyari is for us to be sustainable. I-lessen natin yung landfill, etc. So, and of course, return items on time. Kasi may iba pang re-rent niyan. And, yun nga, for the owners, it's important na mabalik sa kanila yung gamit Kasi charge kayo niya ng additional for every day or every hour na wala sa kanila yung gamit nila. And when you're giving ratings, we hope na truthful kayo and state kung bakit ganun yung rating na binigay nyo. It helps yung mga businesses. And of course, owners, magbigay din kayo ng truthful ratings dun sa mga customers nyo. And of course, explain nyo rin kung bakit. There's a space for that, not just yung star rating. Of course, foster respect. When you're chatting, when you're providing ratings, even though medyo siguro yun nga, na-delay, ganun, let's be respectful pa rin. And may mga venues naman kami for sending your parang concerns. The don'ts. Ito yung mga wag natin gagawin while using the iRENTmo app. Infringing content and impersonation. So if you're gonna use images, use your own images. If you're gonna use IDs, of course, use your own IDs. Wag po nating, bawal po yun, wag po nating gamitin yung identification documents ng ibang tao. So, eto, what we mean by retain renters' refundable security deposit unnecessarily, kasi you could request us to withhold yung security deposit. So, let's not give those requests unnecessarily. Please provide yung reasonable explanation as to why you want to withhold yung security deposit. If you're gonna transact using our OTC na payment option or security deposit option. Misleading listing inventory. So, it's tempting to indicate that we have a lot of inventory. Siguro yung iba inisip para ma-maximize nila yung rentals. Let's not do that. Actually, internationally, pagka sa Amazon or sa eBay, kapag ka lagay kayo ng incorrect inventory, automatic negative rating na kaagad yan. Kasi you're wasting the time of yung customer. So, di ba, mag-undergo yun sa process eh. The person is gonna rent out your item, tapos mag-expect na siya, and then all of a sudden mag-chat kayo sa kanila na, we're sorry, wala na pala kaming stock nung gusto mong i-rent. So, let's not waste each other's time. Ilagay na lang natin yung correct inventory. And price haggling. Katulad ng sinabi ni Awi kanina, yung HM, I think the purpose of that is to haggle. Like asking for the price, even though nandun na siya, nakalagay na, di ba? Sa Facebook, prevalent yun eh. Parang nakalagay na 500 pesos, pero biglang makita mo sa comment sa baba, HM. So, nag-haggle yun. So, bawal yung haggling sa iRENTmo. So, let's stray away from haggling. Spamming. Ganun din sa Facebook since social media avenue siya. Marami dun yung mga nagpo-post. Naman may page ka. May mga nagpo-post na about yung insurance nila, company or whatnot, or networking. So, let's not do that using iRENTmo. Kasi may chat option eh. Baka biglang, once na naging available ng chat button, i-spam na natin yung customer natin ng mga other offerings natin, which is not pertaining to the item that you're renting out. And personal contact details. Minomonitor din po kasi namin yung chat. Wag po natin ilalagay yung phone number, email, and other information like address. Even sa product listings, let's stay away from posting. Kasi nasanay po tayo sa Facebook na nakalagay doon lahat. Phone number, email address. So, much like other platforms, it's not allowed sa app. So we're going to talk about merchant best practices. So we want to help you be more profitable using the iRENTmo app. And of course, I think some of you know kung ano yung best practice depende do sa industry nyo. Pero here are some tips lang from the top of our head that could probably help you in securing your items integrity as well as yung finances nyo. For cameras, lenses, and camera equipment, ensure that it's in good working condition. So, pagka maganda kasi yung condition ng item natin, you will get positive reviews from our customers. And uulit yan. And it would invite other renters to rent our items. Kasi makikita nila maraming ratings and mostly are positive. And this is very important, as I've said earlier. Take pictures, not just to showcase how your item looks or how good it looks. Picturean nyo rin yung mga defects niya. We have to be honest and malilesen niya kasi yung yung complaints later on or disputes. Kasi baka biglang pagdating ng item dun sa renter, kontakin ka or ibalik na lang, hindi na niya i-accept. Kasi nakita niya may mga defects na sa tingin niya baka madali pa siya. Baka siya pa yung sisihin nyo na may gasgas na yung LCD or yung isang propeller ng drone mo, baliko na. Pero sa picture, maganda. Baka ibalik lang niya sa inyo yun. 'Di ba? So magkaaway lang kayo eh. So even yung defects, you have to include it para ma-lessen yung disputes later on. And of course, kasi syempre ang gusto natin is gumanda yung ratings nyo, di ba? So make sure na maayos yung usapan with everyone by being honest. If you're gonna rent out a camera and isang lens lang yung kasama dun sa rental agreement, make sure na i-attach nyo na. Some people don't know how to attach lenses sa camera nila. Lalo na kung ibang brand or ibang system. Bawa, sanay siya sa Canon. And then you're gonna rent out a Sony mirrorless system. Hindi niya alam na expose na yung sensor ng camera mo. Baka hayaan lang niya naka-expose yung sensor, okay lang sa kanya. So, i-attach nyo na lang to lessen yung damage na may incur ng item nyo. And of course, para mapilitan siyang halagaan talaga yung gamit nyo, if you have a bag or a hard case, include nyo na rin. And siguro, dagdagan nyo pa ng bubble wrap if you want to be extra safe. Kasi some cameras are really expensive. May mga cameras na umabot ng 300,000 pesos like the A9, the A7 III, nasa 100 plus thousand pesos, not including the lens. So, these are really expensive equipment. So, make sure na iparating nyo yun dun sa magre-rent din. Let them know that mahal yan. Please take care of it. Ito, we've provided every measure na to ensure yung safety ng gamit ko. And ask for them to return it. Kasi baka pagdating sa'yo yung camera na lang eh. Later on, we'll talk about how yung marireturn lahat nung pinahiram nyo. Ask for security deposit or you may include a photographer or an operator. Kasi yung iba hindi marunong gumamit. Parang gusto lang nilang itry. May mga ganun kasi. They want to try something first before buying it. So let's say, Sony shooter ako and I wanna try Fujifilm. Ang mahal, di ba? Let's say 65,000 yung X-T3. So, hiramin ko muna. And then, pag parang okay sa akin yung usage ng ganong type ng system, doon ako bibili. So, doon na dadating yung parang hindi marunong. Baka kung ano nang gawin, yung dial, ipihit niya kahit hindi pa nakapindot yung lock release. bali yun, mababali yung mechanism. So, try to include a photographer or an operator that who knows how to use your equipment. Mababawasan talaga yung sakit nyo sa ulo. I mean, may security deposit naman to have it serviced later on. Pero, mas maganda siguro yung wala ng disputes later on. Smooth yung transaction from beginning till end, di ba? So, drones. Ito yung may pinakamaraming pinakamaraming disputes. Kasi ito yung pinaka-fragile eh. So, of course, ensure that it's in good working condition. It flies. Okay yung niya, yung GPS niya. Hindi updated yung firmware. Para wala nang iisipin masyado yung customer natin. Take pictures of all angles. Yun nga, include yung defects para walang disputes and yung serial number. I forgot to mention din sa camera and even sa lenses. Take pictures of yung serial number. It's important kasi baka ibalik sa inyo same drone pero defective na. Sabihin niya, mas maayos pa nga yung condition ng binalik ko eh. Mas maayos nga itsura sa labas pero may mga na water damage na. Lumilipad siya pero yung camera medyo wonky na, ganun. Hindi na siya stable. May mga ganun kasing instances eh. Ibabalik iba na. Ibang unit pero it's the same brand, it's the same model. Yung actual unit yung iniba. So take pictures of yung serial number. It's very important. And ganun din, include the hard case and lagyan nyo din ng bubble wrap if you want. And ask them to return it. And don't include yung mga, kasi usually pag bumili ka ng drones, may mga additional props, tsaka mga wires. Huwag niyo isama lahat. Kung ano lang yung kailangan nila to have it fly. Kasi yung mga manufacturers like DJI, ini-include nila yung extra props kasi they expect you to break it in the first month or so. Kasi mahirap magpalipad ng drone. It's not easy. You need to have experience to fly it. Kahit may mga sensors na yan, sometimes they fail. Most of the time, actually, they fail. So, huwag nyo na include. Include nyo na lang operator. Yan. So, drones, most especially, 80% of the time, hindi sila marunong. Or kung marunong man, magka-crash yan. Kasi hindi sila ganun ka-careful. Kasi hindi kanila. Kasi yan, mag-aano yan. Parang magta-try ng mga maneuvers yan na hindi mo alam, magka-crash or whatnot, di ba? So, include an operator. For gowns, suits, shoes, even jewelry, make sure na pag ipaparent nyo, it's pressed, polished, and presentable. Para rin sa repeat business. Yun din, take pictures. Kung may mga tears na yan, include nyo rin. Not just for being honest, pero at least alam nila na particular kayo dun sa itsura ng gamit nyo. Na pag binalik nila yan, nadagdagan ng isang konting punit yan, makikita nyo yan. So, parang sineset nyo yung expectations properly. And important din yung size. Hindi kasi sa mga gowns kasi siya suits. Hindi siya small, medium, large eh. So may arm length, may lateral length, may girth. So marami siyang measurements. And you have to be very concise. And some people who rent out gowns or suits, nagkaano sila ng custom fitting para bespoke yung itsura. So, kahit may specific size, isesend na lang sa inyo yung size nila and then i-fit talaga based dun sa size nyo. Then, provide instructions on how to care for your item. So, kung bawal planchahin, bawal i-washing machine, magulat na lang kayo yung suit nyo wina-washing machine, di ba? Pagbalik sa inyo, iba na itsura. Mas maliit na, di ba? Dapat dry clean lang, ganon. So, hindi mura yung mga suits tsaka gowns, di ba? So, lagyan nyo na lang ng parang manual or a checklist of what they can and cannot do with your item. And yun nga, lagyan nyo rin ng bag. Some suits and gowns, merong nabibiling human size na protective bag. Hindi naman siya hard case, pero ano siya. I think you know what I mean. Di-zipper siya. Para lang hindi siya mabasa, hindi sumabit sa mga bakal-bakal dyan, ganun. And ask them to return it. For vehicles, ganun din, you have to make sure that it's clean, mabango, and in good working condition when you rent it out. Magre-repeat yan. I think ito yung isa sa mga pinaka maraming kikita, vehicle rentals. Usually, maraming nag-out of town, or meron silang balikbayan na gusto nilang i-tour around the city. So, make a good impression every time. So, iba yung mabango yung loob ng sasakyan mo eh. Babalik at babalik yung customers. Tapos ito, very important. Double check niyo lagi yung insurance if it's up to date. Ito yung pinaka nakakalimutan eh. Hindi na pala insured. So, major headache pag nagkaroon ng konting accident. Kahit ano lang eh. Fender-bender lang. Nagasgasan lang yung pinto ng konti. Ang mahal. And hindi siya mako-cover ng security deposit. So, i-update nyo na yung insurance nyo para at least yung security deposit eksakto yun sa yung babayaran sa insurance. Take pictures of all sides nung car or nung van. I-note nyo lahat ng defects. Create a checklist even. And then, isama nyo siya dun sa agreement nyo. Or once na na-deliver, para malinaw yung usapan. Then, take pictures of yung odometer din. So, you know yung milyahe niya, even before you rent it out. Lalo na kung particular kayo dun sa pupuntahan ng customer. Kasi what if pinagbawalan niyo siya lumabas ng Metro Manila, ganun. Take pictures of the odometer, yung dashboard, tsaka yung interior, para at least pag nagkaroon ng dispute later on, pagbalik sa inyo, may vomit na dun sa floor mo, may mga chips na dun sa upuan. At least, may na pwede mong kunin yung security deposit to have your vehicle cleaned. So, yun din, write a very detailed description about the vehicle. Some renters are very particular about kung ano i-rent nila. So, ilagay nyo na yung basic na year, make, and model. And siguro yung mga features ng vehicle nyo. May TV sa loob or whatnot. Ganun. So, be accurate. And here, it's very important to provide instructions kung ano yung mga bawal. Kasi it's your vehicle, you provide the rules. Not because they're renting it out, it means parang kanila na yung sasakyan nyo. Sa inyo pa rin yun. They're just borrowing it. Diba? Hindi naman nila binili eh. So, lagay nyo kung bawal mag-smoke, bawal kumain sa loob, kumbaga, bawal alisin yung pre-provide nyo na seat cover. So, ilagay nyo yung conditions. And most importantly, ilagay nyo kung ano ba yung ginagamit niyang fuel. Halimbawa, your vehicle is diesel. Lagay nyo yung diesel. Pag kinargahan yan ng unleaded, headache talaga. So, ilagay nyo lang. Tsaka yung tire pressure, kasi baka sobrahan nila. Pagbalik sa inyo, just na yung i-install yung GPS, may tracking and monitoring capability. What I mean by that is, live nyong mamomonitor kung nasaan siya. And I've even worked with someone before, Canadian GPS provider sila. And I was surprised, hindi pala siya ganun kamahal. Lalo na magkano yung sasakyan, di ba? Ang vehicles ngayon, lahat malapit na sa 1 million mark eh. Kahit yung mga mas mababang klase, kahit hindi SUV, nasa 700, 800, 900,000 na eh. Yung GPS, let's say 8,000 pesos or 4,000 pesos. Some GPS devices, meron silang remote
disable. So, pwede nilang i-shut off yung makina remotely. Then, papatrack na. Halimbawa, nakita nyo, nasa Pampanga na yung, yung vehicle nyo. Pwede nyo i-shut down yung engine remotely and kontakin nyo na yung authorities dun sa location para mapuntahan nila. So, it's very important if you're renting out your vehicles, lagyan nyo ng GPS. Some of them nga, pag inalis nyo, kasi makikita lang yan sa, sa ilalim ng glove compartment, usually they install yung GPS doon. Pag inalis pa lang siya, magsasend na ng signal na yung last known location ng vehicle. So, it's not na parang, pwede namang alisin yung GPS and then wala na. No, if some GPS may fail-safe sila na pag inalis, magpiping siya. Last known location. So, obviously, meron ng bad intentions yung tao. Pwede nyo nang i-contact yung authorities dun sa last known location. Yan. And of course, include the driver. Para lang mabalik talaga yung sasakyan or maalagaan yung sasakyan niya. Okay. We've discussed yung ibang categories. Pero it's similar naman sa iba pa. Like for example, yung cameras and drones, similar siya sa ibang electronics. Last slide would be for security naman. Okay, unreturned items, damaged items, identity fraud, false advertisements, etc. I think ito yung karamihan sa inyong maraming questions. So we'll try to go through some of them. So next slide please. Ito pa. So what if you're a victim of fraud? Your item was not returned. As I've said earlier, we're just a platform to help you transact. And we do strive to uphold a safe environment for everyone. Pero meron talagang mga unfortunate risks when transacting online, not necessarily sa marketplace lang. When you're online, you're exposed to all kinds of risk. Ang kagandahan nga lang doon sa iRENTmo, contained and documented lahat. So, ang ginagawa kasi namin, ang kaya lang namin gawin talaga is to provide for provisions to maximize security. Like, yun nga, i-require talaga na mag-selfie with their ID yung mga renters. And yung proof of billing, nire-require din. And yung lahat na napag-usapan natin kanina. So, we're maximizing kung ano yung pwede namin gawin to help you out in transacting in a most safe environment. Pero nga, hindi natin maiiwasan. So, we'll help you as best we could naman if ever nagkaroon ng instances na ganyan. So, the first thing to do is to report to us yung ano yung nangyari. Diba? So, we could try to contact din yung individual na nagnakaw ng item nyo. Baka naman pala nagkasakit lang, na-hospitalized, di ba? Kaya hindi na nagre-return ng call nyo or whatnot, di ba? So, we'll get to the bottom of it naman as much as we could. Pero it's best that you call the authorities pa rin. Kasi it's between you two naman talaga. We're just a platform. So basically, parang kalsada lang kami, kayo yung mga kotse. Pag nagkaroon ng aksidente, it's not the fault of the road necessarily, di ba? So, ganun. So what can I do? As I've said, notify us and we'll conduct an investigation. And if we find out na may malice talaga yung hindi pag-return ng item nyo, we'll notify other users as well of the incident. And don't hesitate to call the help of the police then. We'll provide naman yung mga information na kaya namin i-provide. Yung mga admin side information like yung contact details, email address, nandun naman yun eh. So we'll help you na lang by providing you tips as well of how to prevent fraud. So first siguro you have to start with yourself. Sundin natin yung guidelines, yung community guidelines and yung mga do's and don'ts. Don't give out personal contact details. yung mga identity thieves, nagsisimula yan sa phone number. They get your phone number and yun nga, what if nag-provide na rin kayo ng picture nyo with your ID, dun siya nagsisimula eh. So don't give out your numbers unnecessarily, especially sa app. Kaya hindi namin siya ina-allow na mag-exchange ng phone numbers. Not just para i-promote namin yung features ng app, for your own security din. So yun nga, phone numbers, websites, email address, please don't post it in the iRENTmo app. Either on dun sa product description, title, sa images. Some images, yung iba nakita namin naglalagay ng phone number. Even sa chat. Let's refrain from doing that, please. And when you're renting out your items, may provisions naman. So ask for, yan nga. Pag hindi clear yung image ng ID nila, you can ask for additional IDs naman. Pag hindi clear, or ipaulit nyo. Just to make sure that you're transacting with authentic individuals. Tapos ito, it's not enough na hingin nyo lang yung proof of billing. Try nyo i-scan. I'm not sure, is anyone aware that you could actually scan yung proof of billing? Has anyone tried it before? So you could actually, any type of QR code scanner or barcode scanner, i-download nyo lang sa App Store or sa Play Store. And then, halimbawa, even GCash, you could use GCash to verify yung identity nung may-ari nung proof of billing. So, punta lang kayo dun sa, halimbawa ito, PLDT, proof of billing. Hanapin nyo lang yung scan and pay na QR code. And scan it with your QR code scanner. Yung QR code na ginamit namin dyan is Scam Scanner. Pero some people use other scanners. Pwede nyo gamitin. Lalabas yung unique URL nung tao, nung may-ari ng account. And then when you click on it, open URL, makikita nyo yung information niya. Pero yung iba, like PLDT, they ask for yung 10-digit account number. Pero it's actually on the proof of billing din. Doon sa second picture or image, andun siya, account number. Just type it in, and makikita nyo yung pangalan niya. And this is not, it's hard to hack this. Kasi yung data na yan, nasa PLDT mismo or nasa Meralco. And I don't think just any person could hack into their database. So, makikita nyo yung pangalan ng may-ari ng proof of billing. Sa GCash, ganun din. Barcode naman siya. Yung may mga lines. So, makikita nyo naman yung may-ari sa Meralco. Sa Meralco, barcode siya. Doon din, makikita nyo yung Huwag nyo lang bayaran. Kasi automatic yan eh. Pag lumabas yan, pwede nyo bayaran eh. So, just to check. Additional security and safety tips. So, take pictures of your item before sending them out. Not just yung para sa postings nyo. Before you send them out, take pictures of your item. Para lang meron kayong proof. Usually, pag pinicture nyo kasi ngayon, may stamp na nung date na pinicture nyo. Even the hour. So, pagka nagkaroon na ng dispute, pwede nyo isend yung images nung item before you sent them out. So, it's either may kasalanan yan yung courier o yung nag-rent. At least wala na sa'yo yung blame. Kasi you sent out the item in good working condition or at least aesthetically, maayos siya. Tapos pag ni-return sa inyo, may sira na, may bali na or may scratches na. At least, alam nyo hindi sa inyo nanggaling yung damage. Yun nga, serial number. If it has one, take pictures of your item serial number. And kanina, as I've said, include an operator if in doubt. For vehicles, invest in GPS devices with tracking and monitoring features. And ito, I think most of you do this. Include an item checklist. Kasi pag pinirmahan nila yan, na ito yung kasama, and they returned it na kulang na, at least meron kayong proof na they confirmed na ito nga yung kasama nung rental agreement. Yan. So, that's it. Thank you for listening.
Okay, so thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
today. Thank you to QBO, so they're our partner.